Good morning to you here, my friends. It's your old buddy, Grandpaw Coyote, coming to you from live at the Spaceship Love here in Crestone, Colorado, 9,000 feet high in the Rocky Mountain sky. And yes, indeed, you got that guy that loves you so much, man. Let's take off and fly, okay? Well, what we're doing today is bringing you up to date on what's happening with old Grandpa here. I'm still a little running out of gas. I've had quite extensive surgery on my person because of some skin cancer that I let get completely out of hand. I didn't mean to, but life kind of swept us that way. And next thing I know, I'm going through some surgery I never imagined that I would. Pretty horrific stuff, but yet life-saving too. So you got to appreciate it for its finer elements. And I was blessed to really get a good surgeon and all that kind of stuff, even though they probably did stuff that had I had something to say about, I wouldn't have gone that far with it. But I just want you to know that I am recovering. I've refused another surgery, but I will have to get myself unbanded and unbounded here so I can get back to life and be doing our Coyote Medicine show day after day here on the Hazy Radio Network, as well as all the other fun things we do here in life to keep us all going. But I want you to know that even though I'm doing well and I'm thriving, that if something happened and we slipped backwards and I fell off the planet again and had to come back as a baby child, well, baby, I won't be long, and I'll always be with you, and I love you always, okay? That's the main thing Grandpa wants you to know is no matter what happens to me, in this bodily form, in this earth reality, this 3D, that I'm still your expansive heart in motion. It's the way I want to be. It's what I've always been, and it's what we always will be together, all of us. So no matter what happens, just know we're in it together, and that if somehow my flow goes this way and your flow goes that, guess what? You picked up my flow and took it with you, or your flow and going in the direction it needs to go, because we're all building this together. And I know there's a lot of predictions of disasters and horrible things going to happen on the earth because of politics and other stuff. But babies, I want you to feel what's real and right inside of yourself. And you tell me what's really happening here. Because I certainly don't believe in the disastrous side of it. Even as I sit here recovering from my own little disaster, It just doesn't work that way. We're finally to that time where the sunshine is ready to come in and shine inside of everyone that will allow it to. And as one allows it to, another will, and another will, and another will. And see, on a personal way, I'm transforming my whole bodily experience here. That's why I'm pretty sure I'm going to remain for a while in this body, because the whole thing is changing. Despite all the operations and everything I had to undertake, because I had let this cancer go so far that it was threatening my life. And they really had to operate to get a lot of it out and reconstruct a part of my face. And pretty ruggedy stuff. I had no idea what to expect. And it was quite the shock to my soul to actually... I had to pick myself up, by the way, and drive myself to Denver when I was in quite a bit of pain and taking some painkillers, but I wasn't taking them when I was driving, believe me. But anyway, we made it. But I had to do it myself. I couldn't find a ride. I just probably wasn't in my right mind either, because I don't know if I even asked on Facebook or anything. But somehow, a friend of mine I was talking to later after all this said, yeah, Coyote, when you're facing death, use this just yourself. And that's what happened. But some good friends came to the rescue when everything was done and I was ready to go home, and got me back home up here in the Rocky Mountain High at the Spaceship Love, and Magnolia's been here to take care of me and help me out along the way, and it's just been, well, excuse me, but one blessing after another, after another, after another. Despite all the awful stuff I've had to go through, I've really, really had it good. You wouldn't believe the doctors and the nurses at the hospitals I had to go to were very, very kind to me and went overboard to really take good care of me. And I've just been well treated all the way around. So excuse me for being a little emotional. As you can tell, I'm still just putting myself back together, guys. And it's going to be a little bit before I'm fully present. But when I am, watch out, world, because I got a whole new concept and everything coming for the radio and so forth. So it's going to be a lot of fun, man. I'm taking us back to a place called Spring Creek, or Spring Creek as we call it out west here, which is a place the universe knows well, and which has 1,000 gazillion imitators, but there's only one Spring Creek. And it exists in a place that only the universe knows where it is. It's the original waters of the beginning in a western mountain range. So that's how much I'm going to give you on it right now, but it's going to be a fun little journey traveling Spring Creek with Grandpa. And that's just one feature we're going to add into the show. We'll have coffee with Coyote conversations and so forth on top of everything else we do already. So keep that good energy coming Grandpa's way, because I certainly need it, guys. As you can tell, I got a long way to go, and as always, it's a little rough, you know. I've had to go and change doctors in midstream, not because of anybody's incompetence or anything, but just because I could not do another operation. And this gentleman just could not understand that it's going to be a little bit before I could ever, you know, even do a nip and tuck or whatever. You know, I've got to get myself undone. I'm willing to do what I got to do to get all the stitches out and stuff. But I just couldn't do another operation, and my doctor couldn't understand that. So he sent me to others to get myself undone and so forth. But thank goodness they're local. So it all kind of works out. You know, I get it all done. I don't have to bum rides to Denver. And hopefully pretty soon I'll be back in good enough shape where I can drive my own car again too. And everything will get taken care of in a more proper way. But just know that every day that goes by, I'm getting better, babies. It's still a hassle. It's still a lot of work. But every day that goes by, and mostly my work is just laying around and taking care of myself, you know. But every day, it's better. Every day. And I do thank you for keeping your energies, your prayers, your thoughts my way, as I keep mine with you, because we're all in this together. I'm not a frickin' victim, and neither are you. We're just dealing with the circumstances our personal journey requires us to deal with. And hopefully we're doing it as creative as we possibly can and keeping the angels involved all the time so things don't get too screwed up. Okay? Guys, I love you. I'm always thinking of you. And I'll be back on the air full time 2-3 weeks. You watch. Let's say around Christmas time, because that's the best time to come back on, okay? Around the 20th of December, and that ain't that far away. And I might make it even sooner than that. And you're going to get little side reports from me here and there as I go through my healing process. Anyway, as I run these repeat shows for you. So keep yourself tuned into the Coyote Medicine and the Hazy Radio Network. And as we go through our transitions and changes here, be blessed in your own transitions and changes. And realize what a blessing these challenges are. I didn't know I could face that kind of surgery and live to tell about it and get myself back in my body. I didn't ever imagine myself ever doing such a thing. I would avoid the doctors, blah, blah, blah. But when, you know, it came right down to it, I got in my car and I went down there and I got that operation done, you know. and amazing as it is to myself, I'm coming back, and I'm going to be even better than I was before, because I've learned so much more because of this experience and all the challenges to go with it. That's what I mean when I say that challenges are always blessings, because they teach you one thing, how tough you are for one, how tough your heart is, how much you can go through and still not only survive but thrive. That's coyote medicine. Beautiful coyote medicine. And life is made of this coyote medicine, like it or not. That's why I want you to take a look at all the predilections about future disaster and stuff and see if you can't dream it quite differently. Where does your predilections take you? It's not there now, is it? And to our good brothers and sisters up there in North Dakota and elsewhere, babies, keep your prayers there. This could be the solution to everything. If we just help these people hang on up there and do a right and proper little protection of the water. Water is life. I know the oil guys don't understand that, but water is life. Life is love. Love is the water. Our brothers and sisters are protecting the water. Remember that when you feel the water inside and the emotion that goes with it, see? This is Mother Earth asking us to bring her back to life and let go of our exploitation of her mineral wealth and so forth. And the only way to do that is by allowing ourselves to receive of the free technologies that are already available to us and that human beings have already developed in some rather serious background operations. And they're all ready for us to come out and be revealed. And I think North Dakota is a great place to start revealing them. So that's my prayer, that North Dakota, instead of being a bloodbath or a huge sweep and a lockdown and all that stuff, that instead it will be where the oil people and the rest of the people decide that we finally are on the same path together. And then the best interest of all, to bring forward all these secret technologies that we've had for so long and put them into the employ and the benefit of the human race right now, and not wait around any longer. The guys that are sitting on it are getting darn tired of it anyway, and everybody else is too. So it's time to let go of our sickness and find our wellness. And I think that step in North Dakota is a big one, and could become even bigger as we go along. Just like whatever challenge you're going through right now, in your own same way, is helping you see what you really need and to bring it to you. And for me, in that way, it was to allow other human beings to help me, because I've been such an independent cuss. And now I'm having to open and receive and be helped by my fellow human beings. And you know what? I'm blessed and honored to be helped by such sweet souls as Miss Magnolia here and others like her. She's been nothing but stellar. All of you guys have been rocking, but especially those that have come to my aid in this time, and that I've allowed to come to my aid, that I finally had to get my silly pride out of my way and just do what I had to do to keep my life going. Okay, guys? God bless you all. Thanks for being here. And Papa will see you again real fucking soon, man. Because we're troopers, and we're love troopers, and nobody can stop this love, this age of peace. No one can stop the sunshine. Let the sunshine in, babies, because here it is. Okay? I love you.